I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun.
For an extended period, Sean Love Combs, also known as P. Diddy and Puff Daddy, has faced numerous controversies involving unlawful activities. Among the notable incidents is a 1999 shooting that has recently resurfaced. Rapper Shyne now asserts that he was wrongly convicted of the shooting and points to P. Diddy as the actual perpetrator. Leaked footage purportedly supports Shyne's claim, thrusting the entire incident back into public attention. On the night of December 27, 1999, Shyne, accompanied by his girlfriend Monday Hawkins and P. Diddy with his girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, visited Club New York in Manhattan to celebrate the holidays. A confrontation between members of the Bad Boy group and a man named Matthew Scar Allen escalated into gunfire, resulting in injuries to 3 individuals, including Ruben. While Shyne faced accusations of the shooting, P. Diddy was also arrested for possession of weapons. Following a trial with separate legal representation, Shyne was convicted of weapon possession, assault, and endangering others but not attempted murder, receiving a 10-year prison sentence. Despite witnesses claiming to have seen both Shyne and Diddy firing shots in the club, only Shyne was found guilty. Diddy, however, faced allegations of bribing his driver, Wardell Fenderson, to take responsibility for a firearm. Consequently, Shyne found himself alone in the legal battle after Diddy severed ties and had to hire his own lawyer. In 2009, Shyne was released from prison and returned to Belize, where he now serves as a political leader. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, raised suspicions that the music mogul played a role in Shyne's conviction for the infamous 1999 New York City club shooting. On March 13th, during an interview on the Art of Dialogue YouTube channel, Deal discussed the events of December 27, 1999. A brawl erupted in the VIP section after someone allegedly threw money at Diddy. Shyne, then 21, drew a gun and fired into the crowd, injuring 3 people. Puffy and J-Lo left the club and were subsequently arrested with a concealed weapon in their car. Gene alleged that they approached Shyne, seeking $20,000, with the assurance that all charges would be dropped. Shyne, Deal claimed, knew the truth despite not admitting to it. These revelations were attributed to Diddy's other bodyguard, Anthony Wolf Jones. However, Natanya Rubin, the individual shot in a New York nightclub on December 27, 1999, now asserts that it was Diddy, not Shyne, who shot her in the face. Just yesterday, Natanya took to social media following reports of a lawsuit against Diddy. According to Media Takeout, producer Lil Rod is suing Diddy, alleging mistreatment. In this legal action involving producer Lil Rod, both he and Natanya were reportedly harassed, threatened, and physically assaulted by Diddy. Lil Rod claims in the lawsuit that Diddy admitted to him that he, not Shyne, was the one responsible for shooting Natanya in the face in 1999. Rapper Shyne had been convicted for the shooting, while Diddy, despite enlisting renowned lawyers Benjamin Braffman and Johnny Cochran, was acquitted of all charges. Natanya sustained severe injuries and permanent scars from the 1999 incident. After Shyne's conviction, she filed a lawsuit against Diddy and secured a substantial monetary damages award. The unfolding narrative reveals more complexities than previously known. Natanya alleges that Diddy aimed a gun at her and fired at close range. She further claims that Diddy purportedly paid the club to erase video evidence of the incident and paid individuals to provide false testimony in court. Numerous sources indicate that Natanya used TikTok to share her account of the events on that night in 1999. She stated, "Let me tell you why that is of utmost importance to me, because I am the woman he shot in the face in that December 27, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have reiterated this to everyone since then, even to the surgeon who performed the surgery to remove the bullet." Rubin has consistently asserted that she identified Diddy as the shooter years ago, claiming to have informed the medical team immediately after the incident. However, she also suggests that Combs may have paid off witnesses to eliminate evidence that could have incriminated him. "I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to remove the bullet," she emphasized. During her broadcast, Rubin, who reportedly received $1.8 million in compensation from Combs, mentioned that he had flattened her car tires multiple times to intimidate her. A leaked clip also purportedly shows Diddy attempting to bribe witnesses to testify against Shyne, presumably to divert blame from himself. In the video clip, he is said to have offered money to these witnesses and assured them that he would look after their families. Gene Deal also mentioned that Diddy actively encouraged witnesses brought to him to testify against Shyne. According to Deal, these witnesses were unfamiliar to the district attorney before being introduced by individuals associated with Bad Boy Security, such as Paul and others. He explained, the reason they got off was people were coming to Bad Boy Security, Paul and other people, and said that they were there. So they were giving them the district attorneys and the lawyers' cards and telling them to go and make a statement. And some of those people making statements were making statements against Shyne. Deal emphasized that Shyne himself acknowledged this during an interview, expressing his disappointment in Diddy for having people testify against him. Deal added, "You were supposed to be my brother and you got people testifying against me. Those people were testifying. They were brought to Puff first, saying what they saw against Shyne, what they saw Shyne do. The DA didn't even know those people existed. Shyne said it himself." As a result of the nightclub shooting, Shyne faced charges of attempted murder, assault, reckless endangerment, and weapon possession. Diddy, initially accused of firing a gun, faced charges for having a firearm in his car after the incident. The cases proceeded to separate trials in 2001, prompting criticism of Diddy for not utilizing his influential lawyers in Shyne's defense, seen by many as unfair. Shyne began serving his sentence at a maximum security prison in Dannemora, New York, cutting all ties with Sean Combs and terminating his contract with Balboa Entertainment. The efforts to appeal for a suspended sentence or probation were unsuccessful, and Shyne's rap career seemed jeopardized. However, record labels showed interest in Shyne around 2004 while he was still in prison. After meeting with several labels, he eventually signed a $3 million contract with Def Jam Records. On August 10, 2004, he released his second studio album, Godfather Buried Alive, comprising 13 tracks, with 12 recorded before his incarceration and 1 recorded over the phone from jail. One of the tracks, for the record, served as a diss track in response to 50 Cent's comments on Hot 97 during a freestyle. The album debuted at number 3 on the US Billboard 200 chart, selling 158,000 copies in its first week. Despite being in prison, Shyne became only the second rapper, following Tupac, to have an album debut in the top 10 of the Billboard 200. His career faced a setback in May 2005 when a Brooklyn court froze profits from his latest album due to the Son of Sam law, preventing criminals from profiting from their crimes. 1 year later, Shyne entered the legal arena to challenge the application of New York's law. Together with his legal team, he contended that permitting him to negotiate deals with music producers could potentially result in higher settlements for victims. Shyne's relationship with Diddy soured following the Club New York incident, leading him to frequently express feelings of betrayal by his former boss. However, in subsequent years, the two reconciled, and Shyne disclosed on the Drink Champs show that his perspective on the situation had undergone a complete transformation. He expressed, "Because I did go through a stage of bitterness, but in retrospect, I blame it more on the lawyers who were advising him. His lawyers were there to secure a not guilty verdict by any means. He's a $100 million corporation, and they looked at me as the enemy. So he was much younger then, and it was a lot of pressure. When your lawyers are misguiding you, that's how everything fell apart. I forgave him. It was traumatic. That was over a decade ago, and I was in a different space then." In a 2020 interview with Fat Joe, Shyne mentioned that Diddy apologized to him for how he handled the situation. Surprisingly, the two patched things up and even performed together on stage. Shyne revealed, "Puff apologized. He did apologize to me for that when we met in Paris. He did say that he could have handled it better, but he was under a lot of pressure from the lawyers to throw me under the bus. That's exactly what Benjamin Braffman, Johnny Cochran, and the entire Dream Team, that was their position. Because Puff is a corporation, he's a $500 million corporation. So nobody is going to sacrifice the corporation for anyone else." The reconciliation between Shyne and Puff raised questions among many, particularly after Shyne's lengthy incarceration. The timing of the revelations, emerging after 25 years, has sparked speculation. Some believe these details are coming to light because Diddy may be losing influence, especially after Cassie filed a lawsuit against him. Following Cassie's legal action, other young women have found the courage to come forward and file lawsuits against Diddy, exposing the truth about his character to the world. Fans speculate that this information is surfacing now because the victim, Natanya, may no longer fear harassment from Diddy, particularly as his reputation and status in Hollywood are already declining due to past actions. A user expressed, Man, Shyne is one of the saddest stories in hip-hop to me. He had so much potential, but 10 years is a tough sentence. Real talk right here. Free Max B. Another user tweeted, IDK what's true or not, but this rumor has been around since it happened. He used to get dissed heavily for letting Shyne take that bid. IDK, who Puff pissed off behind the scenes, but man, LOL, he can't catch a break. That concludes today's video, guys. Thanks.